Yeet, yeet. What's going on, Swipa gang? What's going on, Swipa gang? What's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on, Swipa gang? What's popping? What's happening? Hope y'all had a great day. I hope y'all had a great day. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you're having a good late night. About to have a great morning if you across the seas, if you are across the Atlantic Ocean, if you across the Pacific Ocean. Hey, good morning if you across the Atlantic Ocean. Good night to good morning. Hope y'all having a great day. What's going on, fam? Come on in. We'll have a little vibing with Swiper session. Audience, ask questions. We're gonna talk a little bit about what's been happening around the NBA. Yo, what's going on, DC Gunner? Hey man, you one of my favorite folks too, bro. You one of my favorite folks too. New Mexico in the house. Y'all. I love it when y'all let me know where y'all from. So talk to me. Where everybody at? Where's everybody living? Let me know. Man, we got a lot of stuff to get to today. I don't know if you've been in the news at all, but there's a lot of stuff happening. It's all over the place. Colorado. What part of Colorado you from? NYC. What part of New York you from? Hey, yo, son. Hey, yo, son. Hey, Serbia, Belgrade, trying to get there. What's up going on? Colorado Springs, Munich, Germany. Let's go. Nick, ATL, shouted. ATL, shouted. Serbia, Belside, what up, Belarus? Pueblo Les, what's going on? Serbia, respect me. Hey, yo, Serbia, send the endorsements. Hey, y'all, who I need to talk to get a free trip to Serbia? I feel like all the attention I've gotten to Nuggets basketball and the Serbian basketball, somebody out there got to be able to do some flights and hotel rooms to Serbia so we can do what we need to do. Lafayette, Colorado, man, what's up, man? Lafayette, Colorado, what's going on? Big timing, big timing. Hey, DC Gunner, man. Iceland, yo, what? Give me something. Let me know something about Iceland. Let me know something about Iceland, man. Tell me something about Iceland, cause I don't know much about that country. I want to go to Sombor, man. I really want to go. Hey, look, shoot, if y'all know the plug, if y'all got a plug to get a free trip to Serbia, tell them to call your boy. Tell them to call your boy. What's up, Alyssa? Tell them to call me. I want to go to the Sombor, man, but I gotta figure out how we're gonna be getting to Belgrade first. So once we get everything situated, we can definitely schedule out like getting to Sombor, getting to Belgrade. Hey, New Orleans in the house. Yeah. That's my city, man. I love New Orleans. I love New Orleans, man. One of the best cities, great historical significance, great scene, a lot of dope people down there. Would I give up Murray and MPJ for Luka Doncic? No. Not for not for maybe what the Nuggets need. I mean, they will clear some cap space, maybe, but we can talk about all that. But welcome on in, y'all. Love from the UK. What's going on? Tuning in from Canada. What's going on? Born in Sombor, 6 months after Jokic. Wow. Love from the UK. We got Canada. Originally from Seattle, so Nuggets fans for years, undisputed. Hey, Cheo! Hey, bro, she baking. Hey, Christina baking you, bro. She is baking you, bro. She done sent you like 3 times. 3 flights from Denver to Belgrade. I mean, what? So one to New York, the other one to somewhere in Europe, and then one to Belgrade. That would make sense. That makes sense. Used to live in Denver, now NYC. What part, man? We got Brooklyn, Queens. We in the boroughs. We in Manhattan. Where we at? Where we at? Hey, bro, I ain't from the Bell Side, bro. I'm from Park Hill, bro. New York, Belgrade. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Hey, Queens. What's going on, Queen? She's your queen to be. The fort. Wow, Fort, now Kentucky, man. That's my spot, man. I had some homies. Matter of fact, I met somebody today that went to the University of Kentucky for work. Yeah, wait on the NBA to announce. Yeah, the MVP. Yup. Serbia loves Denver. Denver loves Serbia. That's facts. Long Island, baby. ABQ. ABQ. When you decided to come to Serbia, getting Charles Cather on and off for a decade. Greetings from Australia, man. What's going on, Australia? Yeah, Australia, man. We living, bro. Man, we got such a dope community, man. I don't know, like, look, I know we just getting started. It's been a little bit over a year for the channel. But San Antonio and Belgrade, shout out San Antonio. I know it's been, get a Grizzly win. That's facts. Yeah, I live in the A. I've been in Atlanta for about 5 years and 5.5 years now, just a little bit over. But hey, man, you never know. Denver Nuggets, they come calling. Hey, man, we need you to do some marketing for us. Astoria, you're in Astoria. Hey, bet that's cold. Astoria. Boogie got kicked out of the bar I worked at in Lexington. Wow, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. He was at UK. Bro, to post something, oh man, that's sweet. Depression. North Atlanta. North Atlanta. I know, no Jamal. We're gonna talk about that too. Belgrade, Serbia. Look, we got a lot of stuff to get to tonight, man. I wanna talk a little bit about this MVP race. Joel Hans Embiid had some interesting comments that he made today. He has some interesting comments. We got Four Corners, New Mexico, man. Shout out Four Corners, New Mexico. That's big time. All right. So today, Joel Embiid, he asked some questions about the MVP role and the award and all this other stuff, right? So if you're not aware, Fulton County, what's going on? If you're not aware, Joel Embiid has been going on a press tour as of late. Now, I'm not saying it's not his fault, but that's what he chose to do. He's trying to let people know he deserves to be the MVP. Hey, can't be mad at him. That's what he want to do. That's the way he want to conduct his business. It is what it is. But what he's done is he's gone on this press tour with JJ Redick. He's asked questions by the media, and then he would ask a question in particular after the Cleveland game. And essentially, they asked him about the MVP. And what he had to say was, I think that the media hates me. He said, I think the media hates me. He thinks that because he's in the Philadelphia market. He thinks that's because he's in the Philadelphia market. What's up, Castle Rock? That they don't like Philadelphia players. That some people have a bias versus Philadelphia. This is what it says. It says that somebody asked him about winning the MVPs because Embiid has 11 games this year with 40 points and 10 rebounds. Only Russell Westbrook 12 and Moses Malone 12 have had more than in a single season since 1976, 1977. Both players won MVP in those seasons. And then today, or yesterday rather, the quote is, if it happens about winning the MVP, if it happens, great. Embiid said of winning his first MVP. If it doesn't, I don't know what I have to do. I feel like they hate me. I feel like the standard for guys in Philly, or for me, is different than everyone else. Look, I believe that you can do your best. You can try as hard as you can in life. You can control three things. You can control your attitude, your effort, and your preparation. How you wake up every morning, the mindset you have, how prepared you are, and how much effort you're willing to put into something. But to suggest, to imply, to infer that because you might not win the MVP, that somehow the media hates you, not only is that unserious, it's disingenuous. Because the fact of the matter is the media all year it had Embiid at number one overall, even though Giannis was having a better season per the advanced data. Who will get to that in a minute. And even though Nikola Jokic has been having an even better season across the board with less help. And it's still won just as many games. Matter of fact, Nikola Jokic has won more games while in the lineup than Embiid had and also than Giannis has this season when he's played. He's also played around 8 to 9 more games than both of those players. So the idea that because you don't win the MVP, the media hates you, It's just not accurate. But also, it speaks to, I'm not going to be too critical because I get it. But it also speaks to like the Philadelphia mindset a little bit because there's always somebody else. Ben Simmons, it's Ben Simmons' fault they didn't beat the Hawks. James Harden needs to shoot better. That's why they losing. Doc Rivers don't know how to do his rotation. It's always somebody else's fault. It can't just be maybe I just got outplayed. Maybe I'm just not better than other guys on the court. And see, the thing is, it's the same thing with the Will Smith situation. If you didn't want it to be a bigger issue than what it was, don't react the way that you did. If you didn't like the joke that Chris Rock told, address it behind the scenes, man to man. You can say what you want to say. But the idea is that when you bring it before the public, not only do you infer criticism to the comments, but now people have to evaluate what you're saying and why, or why you did what you did. And so in this situation, if you don't say nothing about it, then people don't have any ammunition to use against you. But now people going to have something to use against you because it makes you sound like you entitled, like somehow you owe the MVP. Like Kendrick Perkins has said a couple of weeks ago, he thinks it's Embiid's turn to win the MVP because Giannis won it 2 years in a row and Jokic won it last year. And Embiid, had he not got hurt, did he win the MVP? But the reason that's so problematic, y'all, is all last year, everybody said the only reason Nikola Jokic won the MVP is because Joel Embiid and LeBron James got hurt. But per the advanced data, per the raw data, he had the best season. He had the best season. Not only did he have the best season, but he had a historically great season. I said a top 12 season ever. So then what happens is Nikola Jokic follows that season up by having one of the 3 to 5 best offensive seasons ever, best offensive big season ever, at least. So now he's saying the media hates me. Last year is because of injuries. This year is because the media hates you. But it's never Jokic is just a better player. That's my whole thing. Nikola Jokic, when asked, he said there's better players in the NBA than I am. He said that, and y'all know, you know what I'm talking about. They have asked him, does he think he's the best player in the NBA or this and that? He has also said there are players better than me in the NBA. But that's not how Embiid has said it. Even when they asked Giannis said, I don't care. Don't call me MVP until I win a championship. My whole thing is if you feel something like that, the best thing you can do is not draw attention to the reality that you might feel that way. Because all it is going to undermine what you're actually doing on the court. And now all those people that have something negative to say about you already, they just got more ammunition to believe what they believe. It just doesn't help. It doesn't help the situation to be better. So I wish he wouldn't have said nothing, but the idea that he did say it and the reality that he did say it, I honestly think that this is going to hurt him. He was already falling behind Giannis. But now it's going to be even further because the media, they're going to look at them comments and be like, bro, like, all three of y'all been playing great. It ain't nobody being hated on. And then the fact of the matter is, I already read this off. I'll put it on Twitter. The Philadelphia 76ers have the 4th largest market in the NBA. The Denver Nuggets have the 15th largest market in the NBA. So it's not a market bias. It's not a player bias either because Nick Wright, like we'll talk about in a minute, doesn't think Jokic is the top 5 player in the NBA. There's plenty of people that don't think he's top 5. People are reluctantly, even now, Ramona Shelburne today says she still has Embiid as MVP. Magic Johnson today voted that he said that Nikola Jokic is MVP. Dr. J, Julius Erving, Philadelphia 76er great, said Nikola Jokic is his MVP. Max Kellerman, Tim Legler, it didn't make sense why Nikola Jokic has a minus 300 odds on, he's a minus 300 odds on favorite to win the MVP this year. In the last couple of weeks, everything switched because of the straw poll that came out. Nikola Jokic got 62 first-place votes. Joel Embiid got 29 first-place votes. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo got 9 first-place votes. So it's all been changing because not because of the narrative off the court of somehow you're being hated on. It's just the fact of the matter is that Nikola Jokic and Giannis have just been that dang good. He's just been that good. So I want to read something to you. Over the last 15 games of this season, Nikola Jokic is averaging 30.5 points per game, 13.3 rebounds a game, 8 assists a game, and he's shooting 63% from the field. 30.5, 13.3, 8 assists over the last 15 games, 63% in the field. That all right? All right, check this out. Over the last 10 games of the season, Nikola Jokic is averaging 31.6 points a game, 13.2 rebounds a game, 7.4 assists per game. In the last 10 games, 31.6, 13.2, 7.4 on 65% shooting. That's the last 10 games. The last 7 games of the season, Nikola Jokic is averaging. Nikola Jokic is averaging 33.1 points per game, 14.4 rebounds per game, 7.7 assists per game, shooting 71% from the field. This is the most points a player has ever scored over a 7-game period with over 70% shooting in NBA history. It is the most points a player has scored in NBA history while shooting over 70% from the field. And y'all, these ain't just dunks. This is mid-range layups, middies, 3 to 10 feet. This is everything. Going to the free throw line at a higher rate. Over the last 7 games, Nikola Jokic is shooting 82% from the line, and he's averaging 11 free throw attempts per game because he's been that much more aggressive. It's also the boogie effect. But Nikola Jokic, it's also playing very aggressive, and the referees are dealing with him differently because of how things were earlier in the season. Nikola Jokic is averaging 33.1, 14.4, 7.7 on 70% shooting. 71% shooting. That's why. That's the issue. 33, 14, and 7.7. That's what's happening. It ain't because people hate you, because Nikola Jokic is doing something we've literally never seen before. And then Giannis is right up there too. So Nick Wright today. Hey, our favorite, Nick Wright, who, again, very respectful of that man's career. He's done a lot of great things. He has a great platform. He's worked his butt off to get where he is. But the fact of the matter is, Nick Wright has some absolute mess that he talked today. Hey, super sticker. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate the super sticker, my brother and my sisters. If you got a super sticker, you got a super chat, you want me to answer a question, let me know. Because as we upgrade the platform, we do more and more. I'm going to do more and more nice stuff for y'all, more productions, more shows. Hey, we're going to keep building it up. So Nick Wright said today, basically made a mockery of advanced data by basically saying that, hey, Nikola Jokic is leading all these major advanced data categories, but look at all these players that are also ahead of some of the superstars. So you had players like Montrezl Harrell that are like higher PERs than like DeMar DeRozan and Steph Curry and them. You have all these advanced analytics where you get a chance to see these basic league average players have better statistical profiles on the advanced analytics than superstars. And what he tried to do is make a mockery of the entire process by saying, look. This is why you cannot trust these numbers. Because if you trust these numbers, look how biased they are. They're too biased towards efficiency and rebounding. So because Jokic is a very efficient player because he doesn't shoot as many shots as these other players. And because he also gets a lot of rebounds, he's a good rebounder. Hey, this is why he's leading all these statistical categories in advanced data. You can't listen to him. Oh, but sir, time out. Somebody today, a great person of great service on Twitter, he sent me a tweet from 2019. Cam, what does the tweet from 2019 say, you asked? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. The tweet from 2019 was Nick Wright making an argument that LeBron James is a better all-time player than Michael Jordan. Using wins, longevity, counting stats like rebounds, assists, points, blocks, steals, and advanced analytics. Win shares, VORP, offensive box plus minus, defensive box plus minus. Oh, you put this argument together. This is why LeBron James is the greatest player ever. Including over LeBron James. Look at his win shares for 48. Look at his VORP. Look at his advanced stats that say that he's the greatest player of all time. But all the while, we looking around like, hey, didn't you just say that you can't use those kind of criteria to say that a player's better than others or historically great because they're all skewed by efficiency and rebound? So because LeBron James is a better rebounder and a more efficient player than Michael Jordan, is that why he's greater than Michael Jordan on the advanced analytics? No, he never said that. He never brought it up. He didn't even suggest that's a possibility. Do I smell? Is that bias I smell? Oh boy. Oh, the bias. You love to see it. Oh, they so sad. Here's the thing though. Why are you working so hard? I know why. Why are you working so hard to discredit the historical greatness of a player averaging 27 points per game, 14 rebounds, 8 assists on 66% true shooting with an effective field goal percentage of over 62%. And he's also top 4 in the NBA in both blocks and steals accumulated. He also leads all bigs in the NBA in deflections. Why are you trying to hate on this player? It would be one thing if Jokic was only leading in advanced analytics. But the reality is that Nikola Jokic is leading counting stats as well. The great, magnificent, great at his job, Ryan Blackburn of Denver Stiffs put out some critical information yesterday, and I don't know if y'all saw it, but if not, you need to go follow Ryan Blackburn. Nikola Jokic is just about 2 games away from being the first player in NBA history to reach 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season. Let me say that again. Nikola Jokic is right around the corner from being the first player in NBA history to have 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 500 assists. First ever. No player has ever reached those totals in one season. And Nikola Jokic, the fraud from Sombor, Serbia. The fraudulent MVP from Sombor, Serbia. The fraud who wrongly won the MVP last year because Joel Embiid, LeBron James got hurt, and because Giannis had voter fatigue. The worst MVP in 35 years. As Nick Wright is going to say, the worst back-to-back MVP since Steve Nash. That guy is going to win the back-to-back MVP because of historically great counting stats and historically great advanced data. He's shattering box plus minus. He's shattering the PER. Win shares per 48. He is literally going to be one of the only players in NBA history to win share score of a 300 or above. Like I said, man, they could use all of this to support the idea that he is one of the best players we've ever seen. But instead of doing that, it's easier to hate on him because he plays in Denver, because he's from a European country. But that's not even the biggest issue. It's more so like Luka is from a European country, but ESPN loves him. They wanted him to be the MVP. He was the MVP favorite, preseason MVP favorite the last 2 seasons in a row. It's more so Jokic's play style. It's more him compared to players like Embiid and the way Embiid looks. And y'all, I got lit up. Chael, you can tell him. I got lit up. People was telling me, Cam, you tripping. So you saying that if Nikola Jokic looks like Embiid, then he would have more love in the media? Yes. You know why? Because Jay Williams went on ESPN and said the exact same thing the next day. The exact same thing the next day. And then, literally, Antoine Walker went on national television on NBA TV and said that Nikola Jokic doesn't look as sexy when he plays. So that's why I got to have him beat. What does that mean? Is this a fashion contest? Is this a Fashion Nova bodysuit contest? What are we doing? Is this a runway show? Sexy. Is this a Drake song? Is this a Drake song? Sexy. Antoine Walker said he's not as sexy as Embiid. Then you got I love Stephen A. Smith. He had Joker as MVP until he brought up this Devin Booker nonsense out of nowhere. But what he said was, he was like, this is a big tub of lard. He's been calling Joker a big tub of lard since 2019. What? Hey, Chael, too sexy for this draft. Too sexy for this ice. Too sexy for this ice. Too sexy for this NBA. Too sexy for this MVP. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, bro. We talking basketball, bro. We ain't talking about no fashion show. Goodness gracious. Anyway, so Nikola Jokic, I think, is going to win the MVP. I think he's going to win the MVP. What's up? What's up, Steph the One? I think he can't jump over a curve, Cheo. That's what he be saying. He can't jump over a curve. Tuballard. Have y'all not watched him? He's the best transition big in basketball outside of Giannis. And even in some ways, he's obviously better. He's better than Giannis because he's a way better facilitator. So he's like, I think he's been the best transition big in basketball this season. He can outrun almost everybody, but yet he's still getting hated on. He's still getting called fat. What are we doing? Anyway, I think Nikola Jokic is going to win the MVP. And people don't understand it because they're like, why is it such a big deal? Denver's never had a player like this. We've never had a player that's good. Never had a player with this kind of resume. You know what I mean? Like, he's the best player in the NBA. I ain't telling y'all again. Y'all, tell me if I'm lying. Put a thumbs up. Put a thumbs up. Have you heard me say Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA for over a year now? Put a thumbs up in the chat. Have I been saying that Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA? If you've been on this channel, I want everybody thumbs up. If you are on this live and you've heard me say Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA, thumbs up. Talk to him. Talk to him. All these people out here acting like they ain't never heard me say it before. But this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. This is it. I've been on this. We've been talking about this. The Swipa gang been a part of the movement. Swipa fan been in the building. I don't care. We talking real, bro. Ain't nobody listening to you, Chael. So I think he's going to win the MVP. He already got 62 first place votes. Since the last first place votes came out. Listen to this. Y'all listen to this. Nikola Jokic, the Nuggets are 4-1 in their last 5. Nikola Jokic is averaging 35 points per game, 16 rebounds, and 8 assists on 70% shooting. No, I didn't freeze. That's me in disbelief. That's me suspended in consciousness. Me suspended in consciousness. That's not a freeze. Your internet ain't glitching. And you didn't mishear. 35 points, 16 rebounds, and 8 assists over a 5-game period on 70% shooting. Michael Jordan ain't done it. LeBron James ain't done it. Kareem ain't done it. Wilt ain't done it. Bill Russell ain't done it. Shaq ain't done it. Hakeem ain't done it. Duncan ain't done it. Embiid ain't done it. Bird ain't done it. Who else you want to add to the list? Ain't nobody done it. But I know who did it. Nikola Jokic. That's who did it. Talk to him. And by the way, over that same time period, Nikola Jokic, he's shooting 10.6 free throws a game now. Again, I told you, man, everything's changing. He's gonna be the back-to-back MVP. He's gonna get an even better whistle. Oh yeah, by the way, Cheo. All the people saying they're playing scrubs, he did it to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis had a good game. He had like 29, 8, and 9. He held Anthony Davis to 4 of 14 shooting, manned up one-on-one. Nikola Jokic held Anthony Davis to 4 of 14 shooting while matched up one-on-one, and he made Anthony Davis miss 6 shots inside of the third and fourth quarter. Did he play? Hey, my question is, did he play? Was he available? Yes, he played. He played. Did he play? Anthony Davis played, didn't he? That's what I thought. Cooked. I'm gonna get Jokic on the channel eventually, man. Y'all tripping. I'm gonna get him, or at least I'm gonna do an interview for like different nuggets. So I got Chris Marlowe on here. I got Katie Wingy. I got Chris Dempsey. Who else I got? Vic Lombardi. I got another. I got somebody else coming. I played sports in high school. D1 football player, baby. 10-time Letterman in 5A high school as well. 10-time Letterman. Shannon Sharp too. I'm trying to get him on. I'm trying to get somebody else on. I got a national voice I'm trying to get on. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you because I want y'all to be surprised. But I got some people that I'm in communication with that I know. I'm trying to get on for y'all because again we're trying to take this to the next level. Trying to take it to the next level, man. Trying to get y'all better equipment, better camera, all that stuff, y'all. Anyway, Nikola Jokic gonna win the MVP. I'm very, very, very certain about it. I'm very certain about it. And I think Giannis has been great. I think he's the number two. I think it's Nikola Jokic. I think it's Giannis. I think it's Embiid. And then I think Luka Doncic. Man, hey, what's up, Austrians? Hey, what's up, Austrians? What's going on? Austria in the house. Austria in the house. And yeah, if you are new to the channel, I played inside linebacker in college. I tried out for the NFL. I'm not telling y'all all the details because y'all gonna be Googling me and all this other stuff and trying to figure out who, man, it's all good. All good. I ain't never lied to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all now. You know what I mean? I could show you an all-conference award. I could hide it. I could hide the name and all that other stuff. I could hide the name and all that. But yeah, man, I think Nikola Jokic is gonna win the MVP. I thought what Nick Wright had to say was crazy, but I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Hey, yo, Park Hill, we still dominating, bro. Hey, man, we in here. Hey, 303. 303. What's good? All right, next. I want to have a conversation. Jamal Murray reportedly might be back this week. The rumor was he might be available for tomorrow, but Mike Stinger confirmed today that he is out. But that doesn't mean he can't be upgraded to questionable tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, and then he could still be eligible to play. Jamal Murray has seemingly been going full go in pregame. He's been going against he's doing 5-on-5 reportedly. He's been playing against all of the Nuggets trainers in pregame as well. He's dunking. He's cutting off both knees, step backs. He looks like he's on track to play this week. I'm more confident about this at this time than I have been at any other point in time this season. But it looks like he's coming back this week at some point in time. So we will see. We don't know about Michael Porter Jr., but possibility he comes back. Y'all have to remember, the Nuggets have 3 games this week, and then they have a whole week off, and then I think the playoffs will start next weekend as well. So we'll see. I would, because the thing is Nikola Jokic, you have to utilize every run. You have to. When you have a player playing at an all-time level, like one of the greatest seasons ever, you just have to go for it. And also, Jamal Murray has been physically cleared for at least a couple weeks now, it sounds like. But when you're overcoming an ACL injury, that's all mental. And so you just have to be in a place where you're willing to deal with the body being under stress, the landing, the moving, coming down, all that stuff. You just have to be very cognizant of what's happening with your body. So I think that's what most of it is. It's just continuing to get confident in his body and making sure he's good to go. So hopefully that'd be good. We'll see them this week. That way we can at least get a couple games before seeing, look, this is what he's going to look like. This is how we can make adjustments offensively, defensively. What do we need to do? But again, man, I think that if you have a healthy Jamal Murray, I think you can give any team a run for their money. And I think that's kind of what you have to hope for. Nikola Jokic is so good that he's going to dominate no matter what. The next question is going to be is how effective are people going to be playing next to him in the playoffs? Will his role players be able to step up and do what he needs to do? Simple as that. Will Barton, great game. Great game yesterday. Can he do 16, 5, and 5, like I've said, repeatedly, consistency? Aaron Gordon has scored, like I said, y'all, 20 points for the last 5 games. If he can just continue to play at this level that he's played at, it'd be great. He'll be great. Matter of fact, let me look this up. Aaron Gordon, the last 5 games is averaging 19.8 points a game, 7.4 rebounds, 2.8 assists, but he's shooting 60% from the field, He's shooting 57% from three and 75% from line. Now, the 66% from the field is good. And that's actually something that's manageable given that his shot profile, because he's shooting the highest field goal percentage, has the most dunks in his career, because that's all because of Jokic. So the 57% three is not sustainable. But again, if he can just be 37, if Aaron Gordon can be 38% in the playoffs, I mean, that's money. Like that is borderline without Jamal, without MPJ, it's almost unstoppable. It's just about getting stops on the other side of the court. But yeah, man, Aaron Gordon played really well. Got to be able to trust him in big moments. Will Barton in the last 5 games averaging 17.4 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. Like I said, if he could do this and play defense, we can talk. He's shooting 47% from field, 42% from three, and 86% from the line. And that's why they're 4-1. Because if you get other guys to come alongside of Jokic, you can do what you need to do. Because Jokic doesn't have Drew Holiday. He doesn't have Chris Middleton. He doesn't have he doesn't have Kyrie Irving. He doesn't have James Harden. He doesn't have Tyrese Maxey. He doesn't have Tobias Harris even. So Devin Booker, Chris Paul, Utah Jazz, their whole roster, even the Dallas Mavericks, man, like Jalen Brunson's very good. Tim Hardaway hadn't been playing. He's also very good. Like Dorian Finney-Smith, they're good players. They're surrounded by good players that know their role. They stay within what they're supposed to be doing. So, no, Bones Highland's absolutely going to be in the playoff rotation. They ain't got no choice. Bones Highland has been key to their record over the last several games. Bones Highland, he's not been shooting well from three the last 5 games. Let me see. Let me see. What is Bones Highland talking about? Yeah, Bones Highland, he's shooting over the last 15 games, shooting 47, 39, 80, averaging 14, 4, and 3. Off the bench, you can deal with that. That's really good for a rookie. He has to be in the lineup. Simple as that. He has to be. Like I told y'all, and I'm gonna end it with this. I'm gonna end the conversation. I'm gonna shut the MVP door with this. Nikola Jokic, 35, 16, and 8 in the last 5. The only player in NBA history to average that many points per game, score that many points, shooting 70% from the field. It's never happened. There's only one person who can do it. It is what it is. Y'all great. Man, let me know. Like, I'm going to try to do audience stuff more and more, man. I want to engage with y'all. I want to talk to y'all more. It's just about finding it in the schedule, especially off nights and the off season. We're going to be doing heavy stuff like this. Y'all know I got that Swipin with Swipa podcast. Go subscribe to the podcast. Hit subscribe on the channel. Hey, y'all, can y'all do me a favor? If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like seriously. If there's 102 people just watching right now, there's more that's gonna watch this video. Hit the subscribe button. Like, let's get to 9,000 through this year, through the playoffs. We can easily do it. Let's continue to do it together. Tonight, I'm taking North Carolina. I grew up on Michael Jordan. That should answer the question right there. Vince Carter, like I grew up. Those are my dogs. Like I grew up watching these players, man. So I've been a Tar Heel supporter from afar. I obviously know people that have gone there, know people who have played there. Yeah, man. I'm going for North Carolina. We'll see what happens, but it should be it, man. We'll see what happens, y'all. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. Y'all are great. Y'all are the best community on YouTube. And one of the things, like I said, man, again, Swiping with Swipa podcast. The Swiping with Swipa podcast. Find it on iTunes. Find it on Spotify. Here's the thing. Y'all are so great. Like, again, Macedonia, Austria, Serbia. We have from Japan, South America. We got people from New York. We got people from Texas. Got people from Colorado. I mean, we got people by everywhere, bro. We got Germany in the house, man. Like, y'all are so great. Like, we have literally built an international basketball and football channel, and all of y'all are like so great. Like, you make this fun. You make it what it is. And so I really want to continue to build this up to give y'all better content. And Canada as well. Shout out to Canada. I want to give y'all better content, give y'all more people you can listen to, more people you can talk to. Because like I said, man, we in this for the long haul. And hopefully, eventually, we're going to be in the NBA. We're going to be in the NBA. I'm going to keep this up. Even when we get to that point, too. Philly in the house, too. Philly, y'all my biggest hater. But y'all also one of my, y'all probably the second most avid supporter that I have. Because y'all do so much hating, it turns into support. And the algorithm's like, hey, well, if you're in Philadelphia, this is obviously somebody y'all want to listen to. So literally, it just be pushing. I get new people from Philly on my channel every day. And I don't even talk mess. I don't even talk bad about Embiid or the 76ers. Y'all, every time I talk about Jokic, y'all like be flocking around my page like pigeons. Pigeons. Y'all seen pigeons, y'all, when y'all throw food? Y'all throw food out on the gravel? That's Philly fan. I put Jokic, Mongolia too. I put Jokic out on the Twitter sphere. And the next thing you know, here we are. What shots did I throw at Giannis? And first off, I'm taking Jokic over Moses Malone. What shots at Giannis? Ain't no shots. I've been saying Giannis is top 2 all season. I don't want to hear this. We got Scotland in the house too. Y'all out here capping, bruh. Capping. Anyway, y'all. Hey, man, y'all my people, man. I'm going to see y'all on the other side. Game tomorrow. We're going to continue to build it.